Every now and then I want to give you guys an update of how my health is going. I know a lot of you guys follow me on Twitter and you get the update. Today is a big day because I'm actually going for a scan to see how the tumors are actually going to go. And after that I'm coming back and hopefully I'll have a little bit of good news. We'll have to see how it goes. Now on the bad news side, you guys know that when I cut my ponytail off and cut my long hair, I thought I could get away with just having short hair. But over the last month and a half, it's thinned so bad where it's really bothering me. I mean, it's like I look in the mirror and I just see that I'm half bald. And later today when I get back from my scan, it's time to shave my head because this looks so bad and I hate it. I'll update you on how the scan goes and then I'll ask you a question about my hair when we get back. I'm on the way to the hospital to get a CT scan today. You know, there's been some positive results with blood tumor markers that have come down, which is really good. But the CT scan is the big thing, right? That's when they're gonna see how the tumors are. Are they reacting? Are they shrinking? So like that's almost at the hospital now. It's a pretty quick procedure. It's not that big of a deal. The only thing is they hit you with iodine that makes you feel real warm and weird inside. It's a bizarre feeling, but it's not the end of the world. We'll probably get the results back, you know, maybe later today, tomorrow by the latest. So definitely scanxiety day. And away we go.
Good, how are you?
Good, not bad. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Okay, good. I'm gonna go right this way. My name's Stacy. I'll be doing your CAT scan.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Have you had a CAT scan before?
I have, yeah. Yeah.
Come in here, so I'm gonna give you some water to drink, then I'll get an IV started.
Got it. Back at you with the...
You know, guys, typically I edit videos, I film, but a lot of you might not know that I do a lot more than just that stuff. I'm around Brian more than most other humans in the world, and when he first got diagnosed, I told him, you're gonna have to be strong for a lot of people, but you don't have to be strong for me. You know, but not only that, I also told him I would take on any responsibilities that he needed me to, including getting rabbits, which we're gonna go do right now. And you know, with everything Brian's going through, the least I can do is spend about an hour and a half going to grab a couple rabbits.
Today we're wishing Mr. Brian the best of luck on his other scan. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm gonna also try to clean lucky. But it is such an honor to be working for a man that, like, everything that he's going through right now, other people have either gone through or is in the middle of going through. Even though this sucks a lot for everybody involved, he definitely keeps going day to day. You know, a lot of people that are sick like this would just, you know, kind of just sleep and not do anything, versus Brian's here. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get nailed. I didn't need to clean your pee-pee. The worst thing is he'll strike through anything and everything. Oh, and I'm getting pee water all over me. This is stupid. Now that I got Lucky out, we can actually talk to do the treatment and obviously the toll that it takes on your body. Most people wouldn't come to work every day or even try to come to work. Brian is here every single day. He's here with us. He's here with the animals. Not always great news in our own personal lives, but then having to come into work and work for someone that obviously has so much going on in his personal life, but still making the best of a bad situation. It is such an honor. I love Mr. Brian, and I'm wishing him the best of luck. Now I can clean your pee.
Okay, CT scan is over. Just heading out now, just waiting for the results. That could take several hours or tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but I'll certainly update you guys.
I'm cleaning anacondas right now. Ariana is not participating. So me and Mike just finished cleaning these guys up. I'm gonna give brunches here. So I'm definitely very eager to find out what's going on. We've lost a lot of Brian time, but he still manages to make it here every day. He still manages to live a normal life. I don't know how I would do if I found out that something so grave was happening with me. And so the fact that I can see it's possible for somebody to carry on and, you know, just try to make the most of what you've got, it gives me hope that, because everyone eventually is going to have to confront, you know, there's something that kicks in, or hopefully that drives us all to just keep trying to make the most of it and not just like cave under the stress of that. Recently I've had some like health scares of my own. It's been really hard to deal with. I think I've been like so incredibly like, I don't know, but seeing Brian rolling with the punches and just being such a good spirit just makes me put things into perspective. And I'm like, well, look at this person who's going through a lot more even, and they're still managing to carry on. I can't imagine how he does it, but you know, Brian's an incredible guy and he's accomplished pretty incredible feats, so it's not that surprising after all.
Brian means a lot to all of us, obviously, including all you guys at home, but he means a lot to me specifically. You know, he's taken care of me, he's taken care of my family, and has helped me along my journey of becoming a grown-up, if you will. He's always inspired me. I mean, when he was going through heavy anxiety, some of the heaviest anxiety I've ever seen a human go through, and I've gone through it myself, he put that all aside and shared that story with you guys in order to help you. And then when we were going through COVID all together, we wanted to share that with you as too. We came to work every day and filmed vlogs just to share with you guys in case maybe you were were having a hard day. Now look at us. Here we are, and Brian's going through one of the heaviest battles, not only of his life, but that a human can go through. And what is he doing? Sharing it with you guys. Maybe one of you is going through something similar or have a loved one that is. You know, as much as his mission is to get people to love animals, it's also to inspire you guys in those dark times and be sort of a beacon of light.
Back from the scan, we're going to get the results hopefully within the next hour or so, and I'll share them with you. But now it's the moment of truth, and there's so many things that go on over the last 5 months. But my hair meant a lot to me, you know, my ponytail and then my hair now. So it's difficult, you know. I mean, oh, what can I do, right? I mean, when we get past this and beat this, we can grow our hair back. Yeah, so let's do it. Boy, I never thought I'd see myself like this.
Good company with Michael.
I feel so bad. I know how much your hair means to you.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part about your hair?
I don't know, it just always has defined me, you know. I've had it since I was, you know, growing my hair since I was 10. And it's just getting used to having short hair almost every day. When I go to bed, I go to take the ponytail out, you know, and I remember, oh crap, I don't have a ponytail anymore. Now it'll be even weirder not to have hair. You know, cancer takes so much away from you, you know, and those of you people that are going through it yourself, or you have loved ones or friends or family, just really be compassionate to them, because it does steal so much of your life. So many little things, you know, we have to battle. We have to keep battling, and hopefully the results we get back will be good, and it'll all be worth it. I stay on the road to beat this. I don't even want to look in the mirror. I think that's a hard part too. It's like when I do look in the mirror, I don't see me. I hate that. So I love it when people like you guys in the comments, people like that I know, tell me, oh, that I look good. That like, hey, if I didn't know, I wouldn't even know you had cancer. Because when I look in the mirror, all I see is cancer. Be one more step towards that, you know. Sucks.
Still look good.
You're very loved, Brian, and hair is just a small part of it.
Listen, I have attachment to my hair too, and when I cut mine a few times, like really short, it made me depressed, and I understand how you feel. You're very strong, and what you're doing is extremely brave, and the fact that you're doing so good with what you're going through is amazing. You have no idea the effect that you have on other people. People that don't really truly watch the vlog, but just have touched base with your day-to-day just from everything that you're going through. So much support.
I just don't realize that it'd be so hard, you know?
Feels
No,
good.
I know. I remember that's all I used to do with Bobby is I just sit there and rub his head.
No, I really look like a cancer patient.
You look like a warrior, Brian.
There's lots of people who cut their hair like that and they're not sick. We don't look sick.
I just don't look like me anymore.
You're still you. That's what you gotta tell yourself. Hair doesn't make you who you are.
I think I'm at the right place. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Reptile life is weird, huh? 40 some odd rabbits in the back of the truck. Let's hope I don't get pulled over. I guess what I'm trying to say is that we all got your back, Brian. Everyone at the Reptarium, everybody that follows this channel, we're all here with you, waiting for the good news. It takes a village, you know? So we're gonna do this together.
Over the last few months, you know, we've all been very concerned about Mr. Brian and his health and everything that's been going on. But luckily, you know, Brian's been in very good spirits. It's been very inspiring to watch him go through this time. Brian has been a huge inspiration for everybody with, you know, just the reptile community, all the positivity he brings. But, you know, going through this a second time, time. You know, my grandmother went through this before and it wasn't a very good experience, but watching Brian really take a change on how he looks at his life and the perspective of everything, you know, I'm just at a loss for words. You know, he's just such an inspiration and I love him to death, and we just hope for the best for him. Just look at what he's doing with the aquarium. I mean, he's been doing so much, making sure everything's been getting done, you know, and that's part of the reason why I've been so gung-ho about taking extra responsibilities, because he's pushing through with his dream. I want to push through with mine as well, with making sure I can work here and be a long-term person and just be here for as much as I can.
It's definitely one of those times where I need to spend some time with my anacondas. Obviously, Ivy is in the water, but Ariana's just hanging out here. She's got some babies in her, parthenogenesis, and hopefully she'll have some good young and stuff like that soon. So I want to explain what's going on with my health. I mean, first off, I want to ask you guys down in the comments, should I just rock it and just keep it like this? And I will tell you that this was more traumatic for me than even cutting my ponytail off. When I had short hair, I at least felt normal. Now, and I know a lot of people shave their head, you know, even when they don't have issues. But to me, it makes me feel more like a cancer patient. And that's something that I try not to think of myself as. Do I rock it just like this, or do I keep the hat? Lori actually made me a few of these hats with the Reptile Army logo on them. We haven't ran any of these. They aren't available. Maybe we'll make some available if you guys want. So let me know, do I rock the hat? Just go bald, you know, and just go for it. Let me know down in the comments. So before we get the scan results, I wanted to talk to you about, number one, how I've been feeling, you know. There's no doubt that, you know, treatment with chemotherapy is cumulative, so the longer you're on it, the more beat up you are. Right? And it's hard, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, I'm mentally really strong. The battle of my life, you know. I mean, there are days that it's so hard to get out of bed. It's so hard to get going, but I'm trying to stay vertical as much as I can. You know, trying not to lay around and just mope or feel bad. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to keep going. Even when I'm at home after I rest in the afternoon, I try to stay up as much as I can, you know, do things around the house. It's difficult. It's a mental game like you can't believe.
Think about it this way, you're gonna get to wear a lot of cool hats. You're getting into the hat game. I'm sorry, Braga.
Thanks, brother. Love you too. My girl, Bella, she's always my baby. I love her to death, and no matter what happens, she always brings a smile to my face. There's really two ways that the doctors are able to monitor what's happening with the progression or lack thereof of progression. One would be blood work, or something that's called blood tumor markers. In the case of pancreatic, it's called CA19-9. And then, of course, the second is the scan that we just got done. The good news is that my CA19-9, when I was diagnosed back in February, was 1500, okay? That was my marker count. Now, a normal person, it's about 50, so obviously 1500 is pretty elevated. But I remember when I first met with the doctors, they said they saw people in the tens of thousands, sometimes even hundreds of thousands with their CA19-9. So it was 1500, and they checked that once a month. And over the course of a period of the first couple months, it went from 1500 all the way to 6000. So it was going up, and that's not good, because that means that the cancer is growing, not what you want to see, right? And then we got on this new treatment regimen about 2.5 months ago, and after the first month of being on the treatment, my marker went from 6000 to 2000. So it dropped 66%, which is amazing. I mean, that's a huge drop. But again, what matters is the size of the tumor, right? And then the next month, it dropped from 2000 to 1500, so we had another 25% drop. All in all, from my height of 6000 down to 1500, it's a 75% drop off in the blood tumor marker. Does that mean that I'm cured, or that, no, I mean, we're still in this battle. But it does mean that the treatment's probably working, and that hopefully the scan results that we should have back any minute now will hopefully be positive. Do I think that, you know, it's over? No, we've probably got a long battle ahead of us. At least have some positive things with the blood markers. Now, let's just see what the scan has to say.
As you know, today Brian is going to get his scan. Honestly, it's been interesting around here the last couple of months, you know. Everything is changing a little bit, but definitely with that being said, I mean, Brian is like giving all of us inspiration every day to get up, keep coming here. If Brian's getting up, coming to work every day with what he's going through, of course all the rest of us are going to get up and come. It's also just been super inspiring. I appreciate, honestly, like the fact that he's letting us in and seeing everything that's going on, because it definitely just gives me a different light as to how truly like dedicated to this he really is. This isn't just his job. Yeah, he loves the animals, but he also really loves all of us, because all the work that we're doing with these guys doesn't have to be here. He could call us and say like, hey, go spend some time with Bella. But like, no, he's here still every day. And I hope everything goes great in his appointment today. Even with like Animal Cons coming up, Brian's still putting in all the work. And I mean, guys, make sure you're coming to Animal Con. We're super excited for Animal Con. Of course, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, Animal Con's gonna be amazing. And I mean, I can't really say much more about Animal Con. Make sure you're at Animal Con. Do you know where you'll be September 15th, 16th, and 17th?
I think I'll be in Orlando, Florida at Animal Con.
Yeah, so you guys, you know, Animal Con. We're still putting in the work for Animal Con, putting in the work for the Legasea Aquarium across the street. Overall, Brian's super amazing, super inspiring. I love you, Dad.
I'm starving, dude.
Where are we going?
What do you
I
think,
feel
Dairy
bad.
Queen or McDonald's?
Big Burger King.
Like I said, it takes a village, you know?
Crew's here.
I don't want to carry in rabbits, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna just leave those. Here they come right now. Job,
He
team.
didn't do anything.
Jay did his thing, you know, of not doing anything. It's been good.
I did that work though.
But you know, I just wanted to say, Brian, we love you. Good luck with your results, and we got your back, bro. It's a lot of hearts,
There's a lot of hearts.
but it's all love.
Well, just got the scan results back, so mainly good news. We have a long way to go. This is something that I know wasn't just going to go away, you know. This is something that was going to take time, but we are trending in the right direction. I'm still processing a little bit, but I'm going to go through and kind of tell you what happened. So the main mass, the main tumor in my pancreas, which is the first tumor they found, obviously, was 5.3 centimeters when they found it. This scan, it dropped to 3.3 centimeters, so it dropped 2 centimeters. It also was 2.5 inches wide, and now it's 1.2 centimeters wide. So that's great news, you know, that's fantastic news. I had another, what they call a satellite tumor in my pancreas that was small, it's only like 1 centimeter. Now that one's gone, it's completely gone. It's not even there, right? I have a couple other lymph node ones that were about 1 centimeter. They're now about 1/2 centimeter, so they shrunk by about 50%. So these are all really good news, you know, I mean, things are definitely progressing. We're getting shrinkage is exactly what we want. Unfortunately, I do have one tumor that's on my liver. It was only 1 centimeter before, now it's 1.4. So we did see some growth on that particular tumor. It's like I talked to my cousin who's an oncology nurse. It could also be the way they measured it too. You know, 0.4 millimeters is a very, very small thing. And you guys see when we're doing ultrasounding on snakes, you know, it just depends on where that cursor goes. You know, you could easily be off 4 millimeters is not much. Looks like we have a little growth on that one, or maybe this stays the same. It definitely hasn't shrunk, but all the rest of the stuff has shrunk. No more spreading, metastasizing, and so I think that that's all really, really positive news. We have a long way to go because unfortunately that 3.3 centimeter tumor now that's still there is still encased in veins. The idea is to shrink that tumor enough where it shrinks away from the veins where we can go in and we can resect it through surgery, get rid of all of it. That's the idea. So are we there yet? No, we aren't there yet, but we're definitely trending in the right direction. Have I beaten this? Not by a long shot. I mean, this battle is just beginning. We got 2 more months till our next scan, and hopefully we'll go from 3.3 to maybe sub 2. And if we're sub 2 centimeters, maybe that'll pull away from the veins enough where they can actually do a resection or an operation. All in all, good news. How am I holding up? Mainly good. I have my days. I have my days where I feel down. I have my days where I feel defeated. You guys lift me up. You know, again, my Twitterverse helps a tremendous amount. You know, by the way, you can follow me at Snakebites TV over there. That's usually where I update things about my health and stuff like that. In the meantime, I'm just trying to continue to fulfill my dreams and inspire you guys to do the same. So that's the health update, guys. I think it's mainly good news. I mean, I don't think, I know it's good news. It's not the news I want yet when I can make the video saying I'm cancer free, and I'm planning on that video. I'm planning on that video. I know it's a long shot, but I'm planning on that video. When I can make the video, guess what? I'm cancer free. So are we there yet? No, but we're definitely trending in the right direction. I mean, after the first scan, we didn't see any shrinkage, and we even saw a little growth. So the second scan to see such reduction, you know, almost 1/3 to 1/2 on most of its tumors, that's great news. You know, it's really, really great news. Let me know again down in the comments what you guys think. I appreciate you so much for joining me on this, and then we'll get back to some animal content.
You, Brian, on the count of 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
One,
love you, Brian, on the count of 3.
1,
Oh.
2, 3.
Love you, Brian,
on the count of 3.
Okay.
I can't count that high.
Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember,
I didn't need to clean your pee-pee.